Hey you all, and welcome to my channel. So I'm super freaking excited. So I got a wig, and I got the wig from Hairstyles. I'll put the link below, and then also I'm gonna put in like what type of hair it is and all that type of stuff, which one I got. So this is the wig. I got texture Cambodian, and then I got straight, and then I think I got 18 inches. So this is what she looks like. So you guys, I will go ahead and put that link below in case you guys want to purchase her. She is very, very pretty. This is how she looks straight out the pack. And I'm going to just kind of go through and show you guys the combs. There's a total of 5 combs. The lace is really nice. There's a decent amount of parting space as well. And then there's 1 comb in the back, and it's the adjustable straps, which is definitely a must for a wig wearer. Well, especially for me, I know that much. But this is how the wig looks. She's very thick too. I think the density that I purchased is 180. And her wefts are, I mean not her wefts, but how she looks on the lace is pretty good. Like, it's almost like you really don't even need to bleach her. But I see like those little black spots, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and bleach her. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys through like the step-by-step instructions on how I'm going to go ahead and bleach and then style and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and try the wig on first to see how she looks. See, it's real nice. Hey, yes, extra cute, y'all, extra cute. I'm gonna have to trim a little bit once I decide to actually put her on. I'm gonna trim a little bit on the sides, whatnot. But hey, y'all, so far she's pretty. She's very long. Pretty decent amount. Cute. And yeah, this is how she is, you guys. Show you guys like how it looks when I part it. You can kind of see those little spots in between. But yep, she's very pretty, y'all. Too cute. Oh my god, y'all, I think I'm feeling her a little too much here. Yeah, and the baby hairs are real nice too. Very, very nice. Hey. So ignore my feet, y'all, OMG. But this is what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some gloves, have a little mask. This is what I'm gonna use to pretty much bleach the hair. Bleach is really strong, so you need a mask, you guys. And then I'm also, this is the bleach that I use, this Clairol BW2. I use that. And then I use 40 volume developer. I've tried 30 volume developer. You guys can use, I mean, whatever you guys want to, but I like the 40. And then this is my little mixing bowl that I'm going to use. And then of course you can't forget your little comb. But if you guys can, I had like a little spatula that wasn't even like a brush. If you guys have that, that works way better. And I'll explain to you guys why when I start bleaching the hair or whatever in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on and get ready to mix my bleach. And I always make sure that I have foil down, because you don't want the bleach to get everywhere. I mean, oh my goodness. I'm going to start off with this half pack that I still have left from last time I did my bleaching or whatever. And always, you guys, always put the bleach in the bowl first. Never, if you guys are beginners, never put the developer in and then do the bleach. I mean, if you guys think it's common sense, y'all might want to, I don't know, because I added the developer in first, the first time I was bleaching hair, and then I added the bleach. Y'all, absolutely horrible. Whatever. But especially when you're doing bleaching the frontals, always add the bleach in first, because you want to measure how thick you want the consistency of the bleach to be. And when you're doing frontals, you especially want the bleach to be thick in consistency. You don't want no watery bleach, because if you put that on the lace, it's going to bleed straight through and end up bleaching your whole entire frontal, you guys. So I kind of just go through and measure it a little bit, kind of just start off with a little bit, and then I'll kind of just put that off to the side, and then I'll start mixing it. And then if I see it's not the right consistency, then I'll go back and add a little bit more developer. But this way you guys can kind of measure it at least. So just going through, stirring that up a little bit. I may even add a little more sometimes, but if I feel like it's right, then, you know, I'll leave it as is. But in this case, I'm adding a little bit more, mixing that up there. And this is how you guys want it to be. You want the consistency of it to be really thick, almost like perm, but you want it to be a little thicker. You don't want it to be watery at all. So the consistency I have here is like perfect. So then what I'm going to do is kind of just clean off this like sheet here a little bit. Dump that out. And yes, y'all, I am using the hair spells bag. Y'all, I saved my bags. I don't know who else. But they're perfect for storing y'all wigs in, definitely. And it's silk. Even if you flip the bag inside out, put your hair in it, it's perfect for storing. So what I'm gonna do now is just start bleaching the top. See how it is there? And I'm just gonna tuck the hair away. And then I'm gonna push back the baby hairs. But I would advise you guys, because if you don't want to kind of go through what I'm going through right now, trying to push the hair back, when you guys first get it, put some mousse on it and slick it back, but not a lot. But mousse dries quick, so just put a little bit on there and slick the baby hairs back. That way they're out of the way so that they don't get bleached. But after you do that, you kind of just lay it flat. And I like to make sure that like I just said, I like to make sure that I'm bleaching on top of foil, so that when I'm done, I can just cover it with the foil. But like I was explaining to you guys earlier, sometimes it's best just to have that little spatula, because you do not want to penetrate the bleach through the actual frontal. It's best if you could use something that's like a spreader rather than something that's going to brush it into it to kind of put the bleach on the frontal. But I cannot find my spatula, y'all, so I'm finna just go ahead and use this brush right quick and go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this process up for you guys so that we can go ahead and get this going. If you all happen to mess up and get bleach on the neck, completely fine, you guys. I mean, on the cap, completely fine. Just make sure that when you wash it, just wash it really, really good. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter if the cap is covered. And just be very careful when you guys are bleaching, because I notice when I bleach, sometimes the bleach does roll. But if it does, just press it a little bit harder. But as you guys can see, I went ahead and wrapped that up, and I'm going to let it bleach for about 30 minutes, you guys. Then after 30 minutes, I'm going to come back. So this is after 30 minutes. As you can see, you can kind of see a difference in the actual color of the net in some parts, and then underneath, let's see if you guys can more focus and kind of show you guys. But yeah, and if you guys kind of bleach your hair a little bit, it's 100% fine. You guys can go back and kind of touch it up with mascara or something black. Guys can use the hairspray, whatever suits you. But that's how it looks. And these are the products that I use to rinse it out. I start with the Cream of Nature, and then I use the Argan one. And this is how she looks after I bleached her. Pretty good. You can't see those little black spots anymore. So y'all, I went ahead and let her dry and everything. This is day 2. Hair is pretty fluffy, very pretty. And then as you can see close up, those black spots are not there, you guys. She is officially on fleek. So I went ahead and did my cap. I think I did the cap fresh today. And please y'all ignore my little baby doll in the bag. OMG, I love baby dolls. But I'm going to use the Got To Be Glue Free spray and then the Got To Be Glue gel. That's how I usually lay my wigs. I use those. Everybody else uses, you know, everybody uses their own thing. If you guys tried that, I don't know, but the stronger ones, let me know what y'all think about those, because I might want to try those as well. But right now, I just adjusted the back to make sure that the combs are where I want them. I'm going to try her on for today. Oh, she's so pretty. But I'm just kind of going through and measuring and kind of looking to see how I like how she's going on first before I start doing anything. And if you guys feel like once you start it that the top portion is a little too, like if your cap extends a little too long, just go back and cut your cap a little bit, because that's what I did. It was just sticking out in the front a little bit too much, so I kind of went ahead and cut it a little bit. But the edges look pretty nice. I had already trimmed all the edges off and everything. And how I trimmed it, I just pretty much just followed the line of how the hair was, and I did not cut off any baby hair, really. But it's pretty good. Cute. So I'm just going to speed this video up for you guys. I'm just pretty much just going to be pinning it down and getting ready to start gluing it down. So after I have that pinned back, after y'all saw the struggle, geez Louise. But now I'm just gonna start off with the Got To Be Glue. What is this gel, you guys? Kind of put like semi-thick consistency on there, and kind of just rub it around or whatever. Y'all know how y'all do it. Y'all know how it goes. You know how it goes. Oh, stop. I hope y'all can see this nice and clear. Yeah. A little closer. Kind of like a little weird, but yeah. I'm gonna go through and kind of just rub this around. Y'all ignore my bottle of wine on my bed, okay? Y'all know how it be sometimes. So yeah, y'all, I'm just killing time pretty much, just waiting for it to dry. You could fan on it or whatever, you know. I mean, if you're done your hair, you might as well take a go and take a swig. But you could fan on it or whatever, or blow an air, you know, like a little blow dry or whatever. But I just choose to wait, you know. Usually at this time, I'll be doing my makeup or something like that. In the meantime, I'm waiting for it to dry. But since I already kind of did it, I'm just going to go ahead and just let it dry. Now I'll go through sometimes, and especially with the spots where I see it's gonna dry, I'll just add a little more. Yeah, so I'm gonna speed it up and let y'all see how I do it. So now that it's kind of sticky, what I'm finna do now is use my wet wipes. I take out one wet wipe because this got to be glue freeze spray. That stuff is sticky as heck. So what I'm finna do is spray that on my finger. Take my little wet wipe. Little package of wet wipes. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's the ones that's 99 cents at Walmart. But I use those, and I'm just gonna wipe my hand after I spray it. I just keep it out so that I can wipe my hand after I sprayed it on my hand, because it gets real sticky. And I just put that over the guys to be glue after it's kind of dried. Well, not dry, but got kind of like a sticky consistency. That's when I put the guy to be freeze spray over it. And y'all forgive me because my camera kept dying through this whole entire video. So if I end up 1 minute I'm here and I pop up in the next flick and I'm someplace else, y'all know it's the camera. I love how it came out after I But after that's kind of like semi-sticky, and the freeze spray does not take long to dry at all, you guys, so make sure you are watching it. It doesn't take as long as the guy to be glue. So then now what I'm going to do is shift it down and kind of place the wig where I want it to be. Place it right there. I think I want to lean it maybe a little forward. Yeah. So that's what I use the rat tail comb for, you guys. You have to use it to kind of lay down the lace. Like that. And you kind of want to go underneath the hair to make sure you're not laying the actual hair on the part where you're trying to get the lace to stay and to stick. And so after I do that, I just put my little scarf on, wrap it around, and I leave it on for about 10 minutes, you guys. Y'all can leave it longer, but I usually leave it for like 10 minutes. After that, this is what she looks like, y'all. She's super cute. Like, now I'm just gonna go through and kind of just break apart the parts that I did actually stick to the glue. I'm just gonna go and kind of just brush those out. We'll comb those out, really. And then after that, use your wet wipes, you guys. Just wipe around where the excess glue is. Just wipe that little sticky, dry part off. Now I want to be walking around with no crusty glue around your hair. So as y'all can see, like, she parts pretty good. It looks really natural. So I'm gonna style it, you guys, and this is the finished product, you guys. Hope y'all like the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Subscribe to the channel.